Rage fight fans. It is that time again. Rage in the Cage 73 is just around the corner. It is going down June 13th. That's on a Saturday at the Oklahoma City Farmers Public Market. And I have got a newbie right here. This is Jordan Brown. You are not new to MMA, but you are making your MMA debut. Tell me a little bit about your background in sports. I know you've played football on the college level, and you have had success as well in some of the martial arts. And so give us a little bit of a background on you.
Who do you want me to start off with? I competed. I played at UCO college football. Played there for about 2 years. Things didn't go my way necessarily, but I had to leave. I got into the MMA world. I've been training for consecutively about 6 to 7 months. Before I played college ball, I had competed in Taekwondo, on the Wild Punch, Taekwondo under Johnny Watley, and now I'm here just ready to fight. I've waited about 3 months to get in the cage. Everything was postponed for a while, but now I'm just glad to be here.
Tell me a little bit about your Taekwondo background. Did you get to compete or any success there?
Surprisingly, I had a lot of success. I only trained for about a month or two, but for like major competitions, I was a white belt, obviously, but I competed at a green belt level. I never lost a match, not to brag, but that was the results. I really enjoyed it. And then, just now I'm here actually fighting, not point fighting.
Well, I'm okay with you bragging. That's why we're here, and we want to know a little bit about you. So, what brought you into that door here recently in the past 6 months?
Growing up, I've always been different. I've gotten a lot of fights, so I just knew something in me told me like I was a warrior, and I knew I'd get in a fight game. I thought it was gonna be a lot later than sooner. So, I hit up a friend of mine, and just everything lined up how it was supposed to be. And John Morton, he just took me in, and I trained under him for a while, which I still do. And now I cross train between endurance Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Vale Tudo, and stand fast with Jeff Lindsay.
What was the moment that you knew you were ready?
Blake Morton, he's a great fighter. I don't want to take anything from him. He hits hard. He hits like a truck. Just stepping in the cage with him. We exchange a lot of blows. Just seeing how I progress and how I move and how my jabs and my cross and my kicks go. I could tell the coaches had a lot of faith in me. My teammates have a lot of faith in me, and I have a lot of faith in me. So, just stepping in the cage and not really being as nervous as I used to be and willing to exchange those blows just told me I was ready to fight.
And obviously, physically, you're ready to fight. They feel that you're ready. And what about the mental game as far as when that cage door closes and the adrenaline dump that a lot of debut fighters go through?
Honestly, I don't think my adrenaline will be as bad, but I do have a game plan just in case my adrenaline dump does come. In the first round, we talked about it. I talked about my teammates, my coaches. The first round, I'm just going to take the time to feel my opponent out and let the nerves and the adrenaline pass through. Just keep coming with the teeps and the jabs. And, when the second round comes, if he's not knocked out by then I'll be able to finish my opponent.
You did tell me you wrestled as well in high school, right?
Yeah, I had a really great coach. He wrestled with OSU. He's a Hall of Famer, Roger Roberts. I wrestled my senior year. Junior year, I wasn't good, but they noticed I was very athletic and explosive. But my senior year came around. It didn't go my way. I was one match short of going to state, but he taught me a lot. A really good foundation on my ground game, and it was very easy to transition into jiu-jitsu. So,
All right. So we kind of got your background now. What are your long-term aspirations? I mean, obviously, you're an athlete. You've proven that. So what do you plan to do long-term?
I'm going to go to UFC. That's the plan, that's the goal, and that's what we're going to execute. Whatever the money is also, this is something I want to do to support me and my family in the future. So the plan is to go to UFC and become a champion. So.
All right. Well, I've definitely heard that one before. So I love seeing a debut fighter and seeing you from the ground up. So I can't wait to stand here a year from now like I did with Blake just a minute ago and just see where you are then. Any last words or shout outs or sponsors you want to mention?
Yeah, I appreciate my teammates, appreciate my friends, my supporters, my family. Thank you, Jeff Lindsay, John Morton. You guys are great coaches, and I want to carry you guys with me along with the future. So, thank you.
All right. Well, great job. We can't wait to see you compete. You guys, as we've mentioned in these interviews today, June 13th is Rage in the Cage 73. But right now, as we're doing this interview, we are just in phase 2 of social distancing. And so, unfortunately, unless things improve to phase 3, and we may have a limit on how many people are allowed into that event center. So if you want tickets, I would get them early and not wait to get them at the door, because we can't guarantee at this point that will be available and an option. So you can get tickets from this guy right here, tickets from any other fighter on the card, or of course on stubwire.com, and we hope to see you there. Oh, and if you can't get tickets, obviously Rage in the Cage airs live on Fight TV. So make sure that you go ahead and reserve your spot to watch on Fight TV, and we'll see you then.